Hey home athletes, happy Friday. Got a good workout for you to finish up the week. We're looking at 4 rounds per time. We have 45 air squats, 30 sit-ups, and 15 single arm devil's press. So 3 different movements, quite a few reps of each one, especially those air squats, right? 45 reps at a time. Got some nice midline work in there with the sit-ups. You'll notice that your extra credit yesterday did not have midline work in it. That's because of today's workouts. We're doing lots of sit-ups today. And then the single arm devil's press, which I'll demonstrate for you in just a moment. Let me go through the movements with you. So air squats, of course, are just you doing your body weight and squatting. Points of performance here. We have those heels right about shoulder width apart. We have those toes just maybe ever so slightly turned out. We really don't want to have a lot of turnout on the feet. So just ever so slightly turned out. We initiate the movement, of course, with the hips, right? The hips go back and down first before the knees. We want to send those hips back and down. And speaking of knees, we want to gently press the knees out as we squat. The thing we really want to avoid with squatting in our knees is this. Make sure your knees aren't caving in at all. So hips back and down, knees out, heels flat on the floor. We're looking for that full below parallel squat at the bottom. Notice how the crease of my hips is below the top of my knee. That is what we're looking for. And at the top, hips and knees are fully open. So 45 reps right there. And as always, big set like that, you don't have to do all 45 in a row. No, you can bust out 15 reps, take a little break, do 15 more reps, take a little break, you get the idea. But then we got sit-ups there in the middle. I always like it. I think it's a good idea to anchor your feet down with something. So if you have your trusty dumbbell or something to anchor your feet down with, I think that's a great idea. But just make sure when you're doing your sit-ups, you're trying to keep that back nice and straight, especially when we come up. It's easy to kind of round your back and throw your chest forward. This puts your back into a bad position and kind of disengages the abs, which, that's what we're focusing on. So at the top of that rep, sit up nice and tall. Think about pulling the top of your head towards the ceiling every time, going all the way down to the floor, and again, right back up to a nice upright position. Get that kind of 90-degree angle of action. And then yes, single arm devil's press. So you do need a dumbbell for this, one dumbbell. We're going to be doing, it's basically a combination of a burpee and a dumbbell snatch. So it's kind of a combo movement. So watch this. Dumbbell starts on the floor. I'm going to put my hand, I'm going to do it on my right hand first, right? We're going to switch hands every time. So right hand goes on the dumbbell. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. So right hand goes on the dumbbell. It's off to the side like this. I'm going to come down into a burpee, bring my chest to the floor, and I'm going to jump my feet. They're a little bit wide. The dumbbell's basically kind of just inside my right foot. My toe and the end of the dumbbell right next to each other. I'm going to grab that bell, and then I'm going to use my hip extension to bring that dumbbell straight up overhead. I was totally off camera there. Sorry about that. Let me move back a little bit. So same idea, right, left. Now it's in my left hand, goes down to the floor, chest goes all the way down to the floor. Jump my feet in again, nice and wide, dumbbell's just inside my left foot, use my hips to snatch it up overhead. Right, so down to the floor, and down, jump the feet in, snatch it up, left hand, down to the floor, feet in, and up. You get the idea. It's basically a combination burpee and a snatch. Now I realize that 15 is an odd number. So in your first round, you'll end up having done one extra one on the last side. So just remember what side you finished on, start on the opposite side of the next round, and it should all come out even because it's 4 rounds today. What else we got for you? Oh yeah, your finisher today is a Tabata. So you should have a Tabata timer on your phone by now. If not, download one. They're handy to have. Tabata, of course, is 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Work for 20, rest for 10. Today I want you to do some glute bridges, right? So we're working the abs with our sit-up today. Let's go ahead and work the booty a little bit with glute bridges. And I'll tell you, if you want a stronger butt and or a better looking butt, in whatever way it should be better looking, glute bridges should be a go-to exercise for you. Spoken to a number of people over the years who think maybe their butt's a little bit flat or it's not, not as strong as they want it to be. Again, I'm on a steady diet of weighted glute bridges, and they've definitely seen some changes. So if that's you, this should be something you should do, you know, a couple, 3 times a week. Let me demonstrate for you. So today you're doing it Tabata style, which means you're going to do glute bridges for 20 seconds, rest for 10, go for 20. You can use whatever weight you want today. Heavier tends to work a little bit better as far as strength is concerned. But yeah, dumbbell just rest on the front of the hips. Feet are flat on the floor. Head is resting on the floor for comfort. And basically all we do, drive the heels into the floor, press the hips up as high as they go, and give your glutes a good squeeze at the top and all the way back down again. So raise them up, squeeze, and down. I want you to do that for 20 seconds, rest for 10 seconds. And just really, so rather than speeding through these, make sure you're really getting a good engagement of the glutes at the top for at least, you know, a second or 2. Down, up, squeeze, down, up, squeeze. If you do these right, and you're really squeezing that butt at the top, you should get a pretty good burn in those glutes by the end of the Tabata today. All right, get after it, guys. Another video coming tomorrow, Saturday, right? I'll have a workout for you. Talk to you then.